Highway 5, Albia. Vandenberg's Greenhouse, worth the short drive.
If it's time to refresh your home, there's no need to travel out of town. We have a 25,000 square foot showroom at Bruxford's Home Center with everything you need. We have furniture for every room in your home, flooring in every texture, color, and style imaginable, kitchen appliances and laundry sets, bedding, window treatments, and home decor. And it's all backed by our legendary customer service. Let us help you refresh your home at Bruxford's Home Center, 405 Truman Road in Pella.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game.
Runner with 4 on the shot clock. Gets trapped. Back to Rachel Kegmarinsky, who throws up the 3, and it goes in. There we go. Randall Roofing, Raise the Roof moment of the game. When the moment arises and it's time.
Randy Jarzonvik here, owner of Randall Roofing. Randall Roofing is your full-service roofing and gutter contractor specializing in replacements, new construction, and repairs in South Central Iowa. We partner with CertainTeed to elevate your home's protection using industry-leading technologies.
Hearthstone and Pella is looking for CNAs and nurses for first, second, and third shifts, and they're eager to invest in you. There's a healthy shift differential for evening and overnight CNAs and nurses, plus a sign-on bonus for both full-time and part-time. This could be a perfect opportunity for a student looking for evening or weekend work, as Hearthstone also offers tuition reimbursement for higher education. To learn more or to apply, visit wesleylife.org/Hearthstone and click Join Our Team.
Vanderlinden Services is your trusted family-owned plumbing and HVAC business. I'm Austin Vanderlinden. Our team has years of experience and commitment to treating every customer like family, and our trusted technicians take pride in their work. Plus, we offer the best in York HVAC residential and commercial systems. Call me today for reliable, friendly service that you can trust. Vanderlinden Services, the best for the job.
Turn up the flavor at Scooter's Coffee and Pella. Sip the Caramelicious, iced or blended, or refresh with a bubbly berry spritz sparkling soda. Cozy up to a banana bread chai or latte paired perfectly with the banana bread muffin. Cruise through Scooter's Coffee and Pella for bold flavor, friendly smiles, and fast service every day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Scooter's Coffee and Pella. Amazing drinks, amazing people, amazingly fast.
All right, welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. And quickly, let's look at our game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating here in Pella. And it is 16 degrees outside. While it's only 16 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable here inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear.
Van Haften.
Our colors of the game presented by Michelle Gritter's Luxe Photography. Norwalk in the road, black uniforms with the purple trim, purple numbers and lettering, and then the white trim on those. Pella Christian in the home, white uniforms with the maroon trim, the maroon numbers and the maroon lettering with the gold outline on those. Those are your colors of the game presented by Michelle Gritter's Luxe Photography. And our starting lineups presented by Dutch Mill Supply here in Pella. We'll start with the Warriors of Norwalk. It'll be a 5'11 senior guard, number 1, Pearl Brown. A 5'4 senior guard, number 2, Hannah Overholzer. A 5'11 sophomore guard, number 10, Braylon Birmingham. A 5'9 senior forward, number 11, Ava Carlson. And a 5'6 sophomore guard, number 12, McKenna Reeder. For Pella Christian, your starting lineup tonight, 5'5 junior guard, number 1, Jessa DeVries. A 5'11 junior guard, number 4, Sophia Slaughter. 6 foot junior guard, number 5, Bryn Runner. 5'10 senior forward, number 13, Addie Van Arendonk. And 5'10 junior forward, number 35, Rachel Kegmarinsky. Those are your starting lineups presented by Pella Real Estate Services, a full-service brokerage with a lineup that includes residential and commercial real estate, acreages, property management, storage facilities, and short and long-term rental options. Call 628-1BUI for Pella Real Estate Services.
Hey, we got one girl that really jumps off the stat sheet tonight, this Braylon Birmingham,
Birmingham.
For Norwalk. She's number 10. She's a sophomore. She averages 30 points a game, 7.7 rebounds, 3.4 assists. She does it all. She shoots 43% from 3. 64% from 2 and 84% from the free throw line. So
yeah, she's very good. And opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only local lumberyard and building material supplier, is won by Pella Christian. And the Eagles will turn it over on their first possession as Rachel Kagmarinsky threw it away. It got taken away by number 12, McKenna Reeder. Her first shot is no good. Pella Christian down with the board. On the other end, Addie Van Arendonk nearly lost the ball. Kicks it out. Jessa DeVries for 3. No. Offensive rebound goes to Rachel Kagmarinsky. She'll put up the 2, and she'll get it to go. And Pella Christian with the early 2-0 lead here over Norwalk. 7:22 to go in the first quarter.
Pella Christian just confident to start, which is what I like to see. I mean, they're not shying away from defending, and they're not shying away from attacking offensively so far, just a couple possessions in.
Absolutely. On the other end, Addie Van Arendonk picks up her first foul as Braylon Birmingham goes to the free throw line. And she'll make the first one.
Well, Norwalk's going to put a lot of pressure on us defensively. We got to defend without fouling, which is a lot easier said than done when you're playing a very athletic team.
Yep, Birmingham will make the second one. As you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS, Knoxville, Pella Newton, and KRLS HD1, Knoxville, Pella Newton. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, a reason for being, whatever that is for you. Bank Iowa says,
let's make it happen.
Let's make that happen. Addie Van Arendonk trying to get it inside to Rachel Kagmarinsky. Norwalk pokes it away.
Careful.
Racing down the floor.
Oh.
It was
Serious.
Ava Carlson going to the basket, and they call Addie Van Arendonk for her second foul, so it'll be a quick substitution here for the Eagles.
She had great positioning, just a
almost
immaterial little body bump, and they called her second foul just 1 minute into the game. She's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, tough break there is now Birmingham, defended by Runner. She'll give it up to Pearl Brown.
Ava Breams is going to need to play a big role here, getting in the game pretty quickly.
Yeah, high off the glass, McKenna Reeder connects on the shot, and Norwalk takes a 4-2 lead, 6:40 to go in the first quarter here. And Sophia Slaughter gives it up to Ava Breams. Down low for Kagmarinsky, working against Brown, and Kagmarinsky able to turn and get the shot to go. She's 2 for 2 from the field, and Pella Christian leads it, or ties it up at 4-4. Birmingham off the mark for 3. Jessa DeVries down with the board.
Well, whatever Rachel Kack committed to coming into the game, she's not shying away from going right at these gals.
Yeah, Ava Breams' pass for Kagmarinsky down low was left just short and intercepted by Pearl Brown. Now Birmingham gets into the lane, and her 7-foot jump shot is short, no good.
I think that's her 3rd miss already, so that's those are big misses for us.
I think technically it's her second because she had the one resulted in the foul.
Yep, good point.
But,
yep.
So Ava Breams with the basketball. Looking inside for Kagmarinsky. It got poked away for a moment. Kagmarinsky with a nice give and go to Ava Breams. And Breams will lay it in. Eagles with 6 points right at the rim between Breams and Kagmarinsky. Nice. Birmingham pass inside, and they say last touched by Ava Carlson. First turnover for the Warriors, and Pella Christian with a 6-4 lead. How about Ava Breams with tonight's Randall Roofing? Raise the roof moment of the game as the Eagles take the 6-4 advantage here. 5:26 to go in the first quarter. Raise the roof moment of the game brought to you by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. Eagles will turn it over on the ensuing possession here as Jessa DeVries was unable to get to the pass. They got tipped by Sophia Slaughter there. Braylon Birmingham was the one who raced down and got it. Sophia Slaughter dives on the ground, and Coach John Mumm calls timeout for Pella Christian to avoid the turnover. The 4th point of the night for Birmingham. They're on the turnover. And again, this is I'd say early on here, this is an urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. Eagles have to find a way to, you're in a 6-6 ball game with Norwalk right now, but 4 early turnovers to just the 1 for Norwalk. You know, you've been fortunate by some misses from the Warriors, but you just know that they're a team that you can't afford to have some of those early mistakes like that, and allow them to potentially put you in a hole.
Yeah, it's you got to tip our hat to the girls. Good start, 6-0 or 6-6 start, had the lead, but it feels like we are telescoping what we're doing a lot. So we got to be careful here. If we get way too predictable, it's going to be easy for Norwalk to keep clamping down on what we're trying to do. So we got to keep mixing things up here. Attack left, attack right. We can go through Rachel, but we can't telescope our passes and just force it through her at times, which we've had a couple turnovers on that already.
Yeah, the Eagles trying to set up offensively here. That's our urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need urgent health care today, be seen today at Pella Regional's walk-in clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Ava Breams' shot no good. Sophia Slochter got the rebound, and her shot attempt was, I think, partially deflected.
Yeah, Ava, nice job getting the shot off, and Sophia getting a quick rebound, but couldn't get it off and gave up an easy one the other way.
Yeah, Braylon Birmingham gets into the middle of the lane. Is Bryn Runner able to get the ball to Rachel Kekmarinsky? Eagles setting up offensively. Nice backdoor cut for Bryn Runner to the basket. Counted in the foul.
That was a nice soft touch, just a little give and go right down the lane, and Bryn just a nice kiss off the glass for an and one.
Yeah, it's been a really strong start here to this contest for Pella Christian. Grace Bordenero checking into the game for Ava Carlson. And Bryn Runner will make the free throw, so Pella Christian with a 9-8 advantage over the Class 4A number 3 Warriors here midway through the first quarter. Birmingham looking to drive. And it's going to be Reeder into the lane. Her shot no good. Kekmarinsky going 3-on-1 for the rebound. And Rachel just unable to hang on.
It's a rare time where Rachel loses it out of bounds. She's strong with the ball, and Norwalk just happened to get a little bit of a hand in there to knock it out.
Yeah, inbound goes out to Birmingham. DeVries defending, and Birmingham able to get by and get the left-handed finger roll to go. Norwalk back on top 10-9. As Jessa DeVries dribbles it into the corner. Ball batted out of bounds. DeVries
okay. But
yeah, hit the
pretty
deck.
Good fall on the floor, but she dribbled hard down into that corner, and Norwalk wise enough defensively just to follow right down in there with a second defender, so we got to be careful about that.
Yeah, Sophia Slochter with the basketball.
Skip pass.
Oh. Looking for Rachel Kekmarinsky, and just a little too high.
Birmingham's already got 8 points. We have to play good help defense. It's a tall task for any one girl on our team to try to take Birmingham, so when she attacks, somebody's got to step in. And
yeah, right there, right on cue. You said that. She started the drive on Runner, and Jessa DeVries pokes the ball away out of bounds, and Ashlyn Vermeer checks into the game for Sophia Slochter.
Yeah, we got to make life hard for her. She'll be 30-plus on us tonight.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, as we've got plenty of games going on. Bordenero for 3 for Norwalk, and Bordenero off the bench. She'll make the first shot that she takes. 13-9. Norwalk leads Pella Christian with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. There's Kekmarinsky able to find DeVries. Over to Bryn Runner. Runner will reset the Eagles offensively. She'll go to the high post for Kekmarinsky. Kekmarinsky drives. Her shot just a little too strong. Got her own miss and is fouled by, I think, number 12. Yep, that's going to go on McKenna Reeder, her first. Team's second.
Well, Rachel turned up the attack button coming into this game. She's not shying away from being aggressive in this game. So she's leading the charge, and some of the other girls are certainly going right along with her.
And Kekmarinsky makes the first free throw.
Nice.
And makes the second. So Pella Christian trails by just 2, 13-11. Pearl Brown drives and traveled. So if you're Pella Christian, it worked out. Great defense there by Rachel Kekmarinsky to just jump in front. And
so what'd they call there?
They called travel.
Oh, I thought they called foul. It's like,
no.
Give me a break.
No, they got the travel there.
Okay, good call. Good call.
Yeah, Bryn Runner will look to get the ball across half court. Now she'll give it to Kekmarinsky, and now Kekmarinsky just got it over. as they send a double team. Now runner swings it over to Vermeer. Vermeer drives, kicks it out, got it to Kekmarinsky, into the lane. Kekmarinsky through the contact, no good. John Mumm asking for the call on the contact there, not gonna get it. As Birmingham, three-pointer from straight away, is off the front of the rim, no good. And Ava Breams is down with the board.
We got to come out and close those out. I realize she missed that, but she's a 45%, 43% three-point shooter, so we got to challenge her shots.
Yeah, high post, Ava Breams down to the block for Kekmarinsky. Cross court to Jessica DeVries. She'll go in, trying to get the contact, doesn't get it. And they say off of White.
Just got to be careful. Took a ball off the melon there, too. We don't need her getting a concussion. We're
just got back from one, too.
Much better team with Jessa on the court.
Yeah, Ava Carlson back into the game for Norwalk for Reeder. And Birmingham sets up the offense for Norwalk. Man set up here for the Eagles defensively, as the ball is going to swing to Hannah Overholzer, who's not had her name said a lot early on. Pearl Brown for three is off the mark.
Well, PC getting another stop. Just got to convert offensively. Let's get this ball game tied here with about a minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Kekmarinsky, high arching pass down low to Ava Breams. She'll back her way in and lay it in.
Well, Norwalk had the double team on her on the low underneath the basket, but they eased off, and Ava did a nice job of finishing.
Yeah, 13-13, 56.2 seconds to play. Birmingham off of the, I think it was Rachel Kack. Yeah, as I said, I didn't see who took the first shot.
They haven't assigned it yet, but.
Yeah, we'll get that in a second. Birmingham does make the first free throw. Say Birmingham got fouled on the offensive board. I didn't see who took the shot right before her.
She is automatic from that free throw line, 84% on the season.
And she knocks down both, so she's got 4 free throws. Norwalk leads at 15-13 with 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. DeVries off the screen of Kekmarinsky, gets trapped in the corner. Looking down low for Ava Breams. No good, or the pass goes out of bounds, so Eagles turnover there. Norwalk will get the ball back with 43 seconds to play, so 8 seconds separate game and shot clock. And it's Pearl Brown on the right wing for Norwalk. Up top to Grace Bordenaro, now to Braylon Birmingham. She'll drive baseline, tough take, no good. Rebounded by Rachel Kekmarinsky. And Jessica DeVries is going to hold for one shot with 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Now it's Ashlyn Vermeer with the ball. Vermeer driving to the baseline, passes back out to Ava Breams.
10 seconds.
Over to Bryn Runner.
Got to be aware now. 5 seconds.
Yeah, Vermeer going to drive baseline. A tough shot, no good. And so Pella Christian trails just 15-13 going into the second quarter of play. We'll be right back here on 92.1 KRLS and the Pella Christian YouTube channel right after this. Inside the Element Siding and Windows radio broadcast booth.
That's the sound of a Mountain Dew. And that's you enjoying its refreshing citrus kick. That's a cool breeze suddenly whistling through your hair.
Whoa!
That's you realizing you're now on a mountain.
This is epic!
That's you stating the obvious. That's you stepping up to the plate. That's you winning your kickball game.
Yes, that's go.
That's you taking another sip of your
Mountain
Dew. Do the Dew.
Local is our heartbeat. Since 1935, Marion County Bank has backed local businesses with real relationships and real solutions. We've helped our neighbors buy their first or forever homes and delivered practical banking options that fit your story every step of the way. We invite you to celebrate local and bank local. Come see us today. Marion County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS. There we go. Got that squared away. And Pella Christian trails Norwalk 15-13 as we start the second quarter. Three-pointer no good from Ava Carlson as Jessa DeVries unable to come down with the rebound. So it'll be at Norwalk basketball. And Addie Van Arendonk back in for Ava Breams here. We'll see how Addie does with the foul trouble. Here, inbound goes to Birmingham in the paint, and Birmingham will be tied up, and that will give the ball to Pella Christian on just the third turnover of the game for Norwalk.
I don't know how you can call a third foul on Addie Van Arendonk. She's such a nice person.
I know.
I mean, you can't do that, can you?
I think we should make that a rule right now, Mike. What do you think?
I think so. She's just fun to have on the court.
Yeah, Jessa DeVries drives, kicks to the left wing for Ashlyn Vermeer. Bryn Runner to the high post for Rachel Kekmarinsky. Down low to Addie Van Arendonk. Her shot is just off the mark. And now Norwalk racing the other way. It's Birmingham. Looking to drive, step through, ball poked away, out of bounds off of the Eagles.
Well, Braylon is so athletic and creates so many different ways. Right at the end of the first quarter, there was a little double team inside. Ball gets past her. She just touch passes it right back out to one of her teammates for a three. But
Ava Carlson down low. Ball swings out to McKenna Reeder for three. Her shot no good. Birmingham no. Kekmarinsky with the board. And in transition, the ball finds its way back to Kekmarinsky down low, and she'll give it to Addie Van Arendonk, who will get her second shot to go. Pella Christian tied 15-15 with 6:50 to go in the second quarter. Mike, we talked about it during the intermission there. Pella Christian only scored 17 total points against Norwalk the first time around. Today, they've scored 15 as Braylon Birmingham knocks down the left wing three. They make it 18-15, but a great start to this contest for the Eagles.
Yeah, and so much of it is it's going through Rachel Kack, right? I mean, she's aggressive, trying to get at shots. Granted, she's only got 6 points, but she's feeding Addie. She's feeding Bryn. She's feeding.
Ball finds its way back to Kekmarinsky. Runner cross-court pass to DeVries down low to Van Arendonk. Just a little too strong, and
tried to get a rebound, but realizing she can't give up a third foul, she lets up.
Yeah, Birmingham drives and kicks it out. Three-pointer from Reeder is no good. And the ball will go to Pella Christian off the missed three from Reeder.
There we go. Jessa winning that one, even though she couldn't get her hands on it. She had good position, and two taller Norwalk girls kind of came through her for the ball, and here we go. Only down three.
Yeah, DeVries defended by Pearl Brown as Norwalk looking to trap a little bit. Now the ball finds its way to Bryn Runner. To the high post for Kekmarinsky. She'll drive, looking for Van Arendonk down low, but the Eagles will turn this one over.
Norwalk starting to react to Rachel's passing. They're looking for that next pass.
Yeah, Braylon Birmingham converts off of the turnover, and Joe Sigris will call a Pella Motors timeout. At Pella Motors, you'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. A full timeout. We're going to stick here, go through the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Our score is 20-15 Norwalk with 5:22 to go in the second quarter. We also have a Pingles Home Store Insta Radio update to pair with our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Knoxville girls basketball trails Centerville 9-4 after the first quarter. That is the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. Game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric for Pella Christian. They have 15 points, Norwalk 20 points. 5:22 to go in the second quarter, and that's a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric, where they're wired for excellence. And in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Eagles with a strong start to this game. They are one bucket away from matching their complete game total the first time around from playing Norwalk. As Bryn Runner dribbling down the court, loses the basketball, and then Ashlyn Vermeer ties it up, but it will result in an Eagles turnover. Again, that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
I don't want to over talk about this Braylon Cunningham, but she is just, or Birmingham, sorry, I don't know why I call her Cunningham, but she's a sophomore. She's the kind of girl that's going to go D1 someday, in my opinion. She's just got so many different pieces, and she's just a sophomore.
Yeah, Pearl Brown 3 from straight away, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Vermeer, and able to get it to Bryn Runner. Runner out top with it. DeVries cuts across the lane. Runner looking for an outlet. And tossed it up to Ashlyn Vermeer, and the ball got poked off of her face out of bounds as Grace Bordenero checks back in for Ava Carlson. Say, Braylon Birmingham, you mentioned the younger sister of Bailey Birmingham.
Yes.
Who was obviously a pretty good basketball player in her own respect for the Warriors.
So she would have graduated last year, right?
Yep. Yep, and Kakmarinsky going to force the turnover here against the Warriors. And she'll pay it off going the length of the court.
That was huge.
Laying it in.
Down 5 after being close in that first half.
Yeah, now Birmingham pulling up in transition, way off the mark. Venera Dunk fighting for the loose ball. It's tied up, and it'll go to Pella Christian. Birmingham came down and I think just kind of forced that one up. I don't know that was necessarily an in-rhythm shot. Sophia Slaughter coming back into the game for Ashlyn Vermeer. DeVries to Kakmarinsky. Able to get it to Runner across
the double
timeline. And she'll give it up to Slaughter.
So Norwalk's got a set defensive package that when that ball gets over the half court, they immediately bring the double every time.
Yeah, mid-range jumper for Kakmarinsky is left just short.
They bring the double on the pass, not the dribbler.
Yeah, Reeder's 3 is out the mark, rebounded by Jessa DeVries. And in transition, she'll be fouled. She got knocked down.
Jessa's got to be careful. That's about the 5th or 6th time she's been on the floor. She just got to take care of her body.
So, yep, so DeVries picking up the foul on Hannah Overholzer. That's the first on Overholzer, first of the quarter on the Warriors. Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Dallas Center Grimes 20, Newton 7 at the end of the first quarter. And in transition, Birmingham's 3 is off the mark off of the Eagles' turnover.
We are fortunate she is missing those threes, because if she wasn't, she'd be at 25 points already.
Yeah, Kakmarinsky goes to the basket and is tied up, and it'll be another Eagles turnover. Another Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Indianola 14, Oskaloosa 2 after a quarter. Pearl Brown over to McKenna Reeder. Reeder up top to Birmingham. She'll drive. Left-handed scoop shot is good. Norwalk takes a 22-17 lead with 2:47 to go in the second quarter. DeVries to Kakmarinsky. She's across the charity stripe. Nice give and go between Kakmarinsky and Van Aradonk. And Kakmarinsky will lay it in on the right side. Pella Christian has figured out how to beat the pressure. Coach Sigris just kind of looks perplexed. Not really sure that they're playing up to their usual standard here as Ava Carlson back into the game for Reeder.
Well, just like Norwalk's, going through Birmingham to score, same thing's happening on our end. We're going through Rachel Kack, and she's helping create lots of different ways.
Yeah, she makes the free throw, so she's got 11 points already. Pella Christian trails just 22-20 with 2:34 to go. Three-pointer well out the mark by Bordenero. And then Ava Carlson shot no good. Got her own miss again, no. And now DeVries down with the ball.
Addie just a little timid there. She could have came a little stronger with the ball, but lost the opportunity to get that rebound. Fortunately, they missed twice.
Yeah, ball. Runner nearly lost the ball, and she was kind of doing that tight-roping balancing act on half court, and John Mumm will burn a Pella Motors timeout here for the Eagles. That gives us a chance to run down our scoreboard, because most of the games we have tonight, they've ended the first quarter. So our score, as I mentioned, Pella Christian trailing Norwalk 22-20 with 2:10 to play in the second quarter. You've got Knoxville trailing Centerville 9-4 at the end of the first quarter. You've got Dallas Center Grimes leading Newton 20-7 at the end of the first quarter, and then Indianola up 14-2 on Oskaloosa at the end of the first quarter. That's the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Casey Mister presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The Eagles have surpassed their point total from December 12th. These two teams met at Norwalk, 69-17 the final. Eagles already at 20 points, playing really strong on the offensive end of the floor. Maybe a few too many turnovers for your liking, but overall, really strong start for Pella Christian here in this one.
Everybody realizes this is a 13-1 Norwalk team, 7-0 in conference. They just came off a 29-point win against Pella High. They beat Ames by 42 the game before. They beat Oskaloosa by almost 50 points, and it just continues. They beat Ankeny Centennial, DCG. This is a great team. It's only got one loss on the season, and we're 2 points off of them with 2 minutes to go in this first half.
Yeah, that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. As Sophia Slaughter shot no good. Addie Van Arendonk shot no good, and then Slaughter is fouled.
How'd she come up with that?
I have no idea.
2 Norwalk girls on the end of that, and Sophia muscled it away enough to get a shot up, and then they fouled her. So chance to tie it up with 2 free throws if she can.
And here's the bigger thing. That's the second on Birmingham.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's huge. How about a third?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt Pella Christian.
She's on the bench. It would force Norwalk to do something different.
Slaughter goes 1-2 at the free throw line. 22-21. Pella Christian right in here with Norwalk with 1:44 to go in the second quarter. And Pearl Brown will hand it off to Hannah Overholzer. Over to Birmingham.
Just need some good help defense here. Addie's got to help.
Yeah, Birmingham driving, kicking, board and arrow for 3, no good, but Pearl Brown is there for the follow.
We got to pick up, we got to box out. We can't watch the shot.
Yeah, and I think that was part of the rotation because they sent that double at Birmingham, and I don't think that they quite picked it up.
Yeah, good point.
So it's Bryn Runner looking for Keck Marinsky. Down
on,
low for Addie Van Arendonk, and she'll lay it in right in front of the rim. 24-23. Pella Christian right in here with Norwalk with 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Hannah Overholzer will give to Birmingham. Birmingham right wing 3. That one off the mark.
They keep throwing up these threes and they're not dropping. Chance to take the lead.
Yeah, so we got Rachel Keck Marinsky to Sophia Slaughter on the right wing.
Let's take care of the ball. We got 25 seconds. Leave about 10 for Norwalk.
Addie Van Arendonk down low for Rachel Keck Marinsky. Powers up, but fouled by number 2, Hannah Overholzer. That'll be her second foul. 4th on Norwalk in the quarter. Keck Marinsky to the line for 2. Mike, how about this for a Pingles Homestar Instant Radio update? Dan Branderhorst across the gym tweeting out the news that we've got a new staff member here in the athletic department at Pella Christian, as Tara Fransman has signed the contract to be the new activities assistant.
Okay.
So there you go.
Taking the place of Jan Jungling?
I don't know.
Huh.
It didn't specify that from what I read so far, but Keck Marinsky 0 of 2 at the line there. She's now 3 of 5 on the night. 16 seconds to go in the first half, and Birmingham holding for the final shot for the Warriors. Now Pearl Brown over to Overholzer. Birmingham driving the baseline. Double team comes. The Eagles trying to find,
get out of there,
girls. Ava Carlson 3, no, and Keck Marinsky down with the board. Pella Christian right in it with Class 4A number 3 Norwalk at the break. 24-23. We'll go ahead and step aside. We'll be right back inside the Element Siding Windows radio broadcast booth for the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show after this on 92.1 KRLS and the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our number one concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Peaceful, accessible, convenient. That's the new Sunset Acres subdivision just west of Pella off Highway 163. Hi, I'm Aaron Stoltz with Pella Real Estate Services. There are 36 lots between 3 and 7 acres with 24 available to build right now. This peaceful development offers a unique blend of multi-acre lots in a community setting with great views and spectacular sunsets radiating over Lake Red Rock. Start planning your dream home in Sunset Acres by calling 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish at Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
The new year often brings colder temperatures to Iowa, which means snow and ice. Even though we work hard to keep the lights on, sometimes Mother Nature has a plan in store. If your power goes out, please give us a call to let us know and then hang tight while we fix power lines. If there is a large storm, follow us on Facebook for power restoration updates. And remember to stay away from any down lines outside. Assume it's live and not safe. Looking out for you, we're Pella Cooperative Electric.
Join Pella Corporation and do the work you're most proud of. Apply for one of our many openings and become a valued team member as we shape the future together. Recognized by Fast Company as a best place to work for innovators, we're dedicated to fostering a culture of creativity and forward thinking. Visit Pella.com/careers today and be part of a team committed to excellence and innovation. Because at Pella Corporation, we're building more than just windows and doors.
At Element Siding and Windows, we do it right the first time. Hi, I'm Andrew Thomason, owner of Element. We're locally owned and proud to have the same dedicated team on every project, the same faces you'll see from start to finish, no random subcontractors. We don't leave your project until it is complete and you are completely satisfied. Your details and your budget matter to us, and we'll work with you to bring your vision to life. You have a dream, we'll make it happen. Find us on Facebook at Element Siding and Windows.
If you're hardworking, dependable, and have construction or electrical experience, DeYoung Door Service in Pella is looking for you. But they know that you're hard to find, and your skills are desirable and valuable. That's why for the right person with the right skills, they'll start you off at $25 an hour, plus a weekly stipend for health insurance. If we're talking to you, and you'd like to be trained by the best to become one of the gurus, call DeYoung Door Service at 628-8736.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. We're the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
Hi, this is Levi Spain with Spain Painting in Pella, and I'm in the process of putting together our team for 2026. We have a lot of work on the books for the spring, summer, and fall, and I'm looking for good people who want to work hard and take pride in what they do. We have high standards at Spain Painting, and our customers expect high-quality results. If that's you, I'd love to talk to you about joining our team. Visit spain-painting.com and find my info on the contact page. Spain Painting in Pella. Experience, quality, results.
Welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. We've got 24-23 ball game for Pella Christian girls basketball. Eagles currently on the wrong side of that, but you're not feeling all that doom and gloom about it if you're the Eagles after the first matchup went the way of the Warriors, 69-17. Much better showing here the second time around against a very talented Norwalk squad here inside the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front-end work, there are no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Mike, your just initial thoughts on what was a great first half of basketball for the Eagles.
Yeah, you gotta take mental victories. I mean, it's a four-quarter game, right? And everybody knows that. The coaches know that, the girls know that, but you've managed the first half. We've kept it within one. Now we have to come out and play PC basketball here in the third quarter to start. We got to come up with a similar game plan. I said it early in the game, they had to find ways to mix it up, and they've really done that. Even though they've gone through Rachel Cack, they've done a nice job of getting through Rachel, getting other girls involved, and they've really done most of their work inside the paint. I don't know how many points we've actually scored from perimeter shooting. I think it's got to be 95% of the points are all inside the paint or from the free throw line. So give PC credit for that success, but while it looks a little ugly, giving up 17 in the first half to Birmingham, she's got 17 of their 24 and as you said it, she's got 2 fouls, so she's got to be a little bit careful with that, although she's pretty talented, pretty gifted for how to maneuver her body to get shots off. But so far they haven't been hitting from the 3 very well, so that's really helped our cause for sure.
Absolutely that it has. As we go to some Pingos Home Store Instant Radio updates. Centerville leads Knoxville 23-10 at halftime. Indianola leads Oskaloosa 25-6 at halftime. Newton's the only one that hasn't gone to half as of this moment. But that is the Pingos Home Store Instant Radio update. Another game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric here at the break. It's 24-23, Pella Christian on top of Norwalk. And we go inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber. We'll start with the Eagles. 11 points for Rachel Kekmarinsky in the first half. Jessica DeVries did not connect on her 1-3. Addie Van Arendonk with 4 points. Sophia Slaughter with 1 point. Bryn Runner with 3 points. Ava Breams with 4 points. And then Ashlyn Vermeer also off the mark on her 1 shot. Braylon Birmingham, 15 points here in the first half by my estimation. 17. Miscounted. But 17 points for Braylon Birmingham, 2 points for Pearl Brown, 2 points for McKenna Reeder. We've got 3 points for Grace Bordenaro, and then Hannah Overholzer and Ava Carlson held off of the scoreboard here in the first half. But that's inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. Mike, our second half adjustments for DeYoung Door Service. I hate to leave it almost simple. I mean, there's not a whole lot I would change from the Eagles other than just, taking care of the basketball a little bit stronger throughout. They had a couple of lapses throughout the game there. We talked about it first 4 minutes of the game, turned the ball over 5 times, didn't turn it over the rest of the first quarter. Second quarter there, they had a little spurt where they turned it over another 5 times. So you just got to clean up those little things.
Yeah, when they got down 20-15, there was a little bit of a bad run there, and it could have went against us. But we got a nice stop and then came right down and scored, and we were back in it. So it feels like Birmingham's kind of the key here. We just got to watching these girls shoot threes. Birmingham's a lot higher percentage shooter from that three-point arch. There's a lot of girls missing a lot of threes besides her shooting. So just got to close her out and then just keep bringing the help defense like we have been, just so that she doesn't get any easy lay-ins. It's a big, tall task, as we said, for one of our defenders to neutralize her. So let's make sure the points have to come through other players. And so far, nobody else on this team scored more than 3 points, so that's been an advantage so far. So we need a fast start. The first 2 minutes here can kind of set the tone for the rest of the game as to whether or not we're going to continue to play point for point with Norwalk, or if they're going to stretch this lead out on us.
Yeah, that is our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. If it's time for a new garage door for your home or business, stop and see the gurus of garage doors at their new showroom at 908 Roosevelt Road, just west of Pella Christian High School. Just in case I didn't mention it before, Inside the Numbers was delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. You've been listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show. For tires, front end work, there are no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And second half is underway here as Jessica DeVries has the ball in the front court for the Eagles. Do have a Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update to give really quickly as Dallas Center Grimes up 44-10 on Newton at halftime. Eagles turn the ball over on their first possession. And Braylon Birmingham with the run-out layup, and then another Eagles turnover. Birmingham lays that one in, and a quick Pella Motors timeout taken by John Mumm, 30-second timeout. And I don't know what Joe Sigris said in the locker room to his girls, but whatever it was, it clearly worked.
Well, they turned up their defense. They're just playing belly button to belly button, one-on-one, and just putting a lot of pressure, and they're coming out scrappy. I'm sure he had some pointed words to say at halftime, given their record and their success this season.
Absolutely, and I think, second matchups are always a little bit tougher just because, especially when you have one result that went one way or the other, can be tough to remember that it's not just guaranteed that's going to happen again. Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness tonight. Rachel Kekmarinsky's been the person who's always been open, as Jessa DeVries gets tied up with the basketball. And the Eagles' third turnover of the half.
Officials aren't going to give any breaks here. You're going to have to be strong with the ball. Crisp passes. You got a chance to attack, you attack.
Yeah, they're putting the ball in harm's way a lot here early on. As Hannah Overholzer on the wing, she'll give it to Pearl Brown. Inside it goes for Braylon Birmingham. Ball swings out. McKenna Reeder to the basket.
Oh.
Shot blocked by Kekmarinsky. Birmingham, second try, no. And Sophia Slaughter down with the board, and she'll give it to Kekmarinsky. Back to Slaughter. Back to Kekmarinsky. Ball swings to Runner.
Norwalk's just trying to speed everything up that we do, so we just got to take care of the ball while we do it.
Yeah, Kekmarinsky to the basket. No foul on the contact. And Birmingham to the basket. First shot, no. Second shot, no. And then Norwalk knocks it out of bounds.
Might have got one there coming our way. Looked like PC knocked that one out, but it's our ball. Attack.
Yeah, and Birmingham knocks the ball out of the hand of Runner.
It's twice with Runner, where Runner stopped and she's just brought her hand up from the bottom side and slapped it out of her hand and then immediately started dribbling it to the basket.
And now Kekmarinsky looking to attack, able to get it to Runner. Runner inside to Van Arendonk. Nice dive by Kekmarinsky. And that will end
that was important.
The 6-0 Norwalk burst.
That was a pretty important basket there.
Yeah, and now Birmingham for three, no. Kekmarinsky down with the board, and the Eagles have a chance at numbers here as Kekmarinsky goes to DeVries. Back to Runner.
Oh, she's got a...
Runner to a cutting DeVries. Her shot short, and then Van Arendonk will be whistled for the hold. That's the third on Van Arendonk. The Eagles have been called for 3 fouls in the game, and all three of them against Van Arendonk. We talked about this, Mike. She's a nice girl.
I know.
You can't,
We
no.
just don't need a quick second one here in this third quarter. It'll put us back in the same jam we were to start the game. But the girls have really responded, even with her out of the game.
Birmingham's pass inside got poked away by the Eagles. And Kekmarinsky the other way. Ball swings to DeVries on the wing. Now to Runner. She'll toss it inside for Kekmarinsky to the basket and through the contact. Kekmarinsky will lay it in. The Eagles have answered with a 4-0 burst of their own. It's 30-27 with 5:15 to go in the third quarter.
Rachel is an amazing athlete. She just keeps on working hard.
Yeah, Birmingham with the 7-foot turnaround shot, no good.
Oh.
And Kekmarinsky picked up the dribble. She was trying to throw it inside for Van Arendonk and drug the foot.
A little bit of a hop there, and the official was standing right there.
Yep, Ashlyn Vermeer back into the game for Sophia Slaughter.
Unfortunately, that was a chance to get this thing tied or back within a single digit.
That it was. Ball into the hands of Overholzer. She'll take a mid-range jumper, no good. And Reeder grabs the board. And Birmingham gets an open look from the left wing for three, no good.
She continues to miss. Those are big misses.
Yeah, and
every time she shoots, I just feel like she's going to get it in, but she doesn't. Attack it.
The Eagles get a fortunate break there as Kagmarinsky nearly threw it away, looking for DeVries, but Norwalk got a hand on it.
Oh, Vermeer and Ashland just needed to go up strong. She had great post position there on the low block.
Kagmarinsky and Van Arendonk with the give and go, and Van Arendonk lays it in. So after Norwalk goes on a 6-0 run, Pella Christian answers with a 6-0 run, and it's 30-29, 4:14 to go in the third quarter. Pearl Brown dumped down pass to Ava Carlson. Her shot no good. Kagmarinsky ahead to Jessa DeVries.
Hit her.
DeVries inside for Kagmarinsky. And I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but it went to Van Arendonk and no good.
Play D.
And in transition, Pearl Brown is going to be fouled by Ashlyn Vermeer.
That was a good foul. A little bit of a breather here wouldn't hurt. The girls are running.
And Coach Mumm is wanting to know where the contact was on the other end.
So Norwalk's coach gets what he wants in those first 2 minutes, stretches the lead out, was it to 7? But now we're back to a 1-point game again.
Yeah, and the Eagles get lost on the defensive end of the floor here off the inbound, and Pearl Brown will lay it in. And Norwalk back up by 3, 32-29. Kagmarinsky able to save the possession for the Eagles. She'll dribble in, 5-foot jumper, no good.
Back.
Rebounded by Braylon Birmingham, and she'll find Hannah Overholzer, who will be fouled by Kagmarinsky but missed the shot. Just the first foul on Kagmarinsky and the third on the Eagles.
It's that foul they gave earlier, they didn't give to Rachel Kack. So to me, that was a good foul there because it looked like we were going to give an easy layup.
That they are. So Overholzer going to go to the line here. Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Everyone either at halftime or into the second half as Overholzer makes the first. Knoxville trailing Centerville 23-10 at half. Indianola up 25-6 on Oskaloosa at half, and Newton trails Dallas Center Grimes 44-10 at half.
A miss.
And that's good. The Marion County Bank radio scoreboard.
We like the miss. Every time there's a miss, Norwalk's first step is backing off. Instead, when they make it, they're immediately in that double trap.
Yeah, DeVries was looking for a driving lane. Kick to Vermeer. And Vermeer is whistled for the travel.
All right, important stretch here. We've got to get a stop again.
Yeah, but it's
a couple turnovers here that have hurt.
Yeah, 33-29 with 3:15 to play in the third quarter. Birmingham looks to drive. Tough left-handed take into the middle of the lane. Flips it up and good with the left hand, and it's 35-29 with 3:04 to play in the third quarter. Jessa DeVries dribbles to the Eagles sideline, and they say knocked out of bounds by Norwalk as Ava Breams comes into the game for Ashlyn Vermeer.
Jessa DeVries just brings a little bit more quickness there with her dribble.
Yeah, inbound goes to Bryn Runner.
Bryn's got to be strong.
Yeah, Birmingham's reached in and poked away.
Picking her pocket about every other possession.
Inbound goes to Runner. Nice crossover dribble as Runner gets into the lane. Her shot no good. And then Rachel Kagmarinsky just out-muscling everyone. Three-pointer from Ava Breams, no. Addie Van Arendonk with the board. And out of bounds off of Norwalk, so another opportunity here for the Eagles.
This is important stretch here, down 6.
And inbound goes to DeVries.
Take care of the ball.
Ball inside for Kagmarinsky. She'll toss it over the top for Van Arendonk. She lost the handle on it.
Oh, let it fly.
Ava Breams looking for an outlet, finding Jessa DeVries. And this time DeVries gets the whistle. First foul on Norwalk in the quarter. Goes on Hannah Overholzer, her third. And Ava Carlson quickly checks back in.
We can just let those two, Overholzer and Birmingham, get the fouls. That'd be fine with me. She just came out of the game. He's protecting her. Go right at her, Addie.
Yep, Van Arendonk to the basket. And I heard the slap up here, and the referee somehow missed it. And on the other end, Birmingham goes to the basket, and Bryn Runner swats that shot. And now the foul will be called against Norwalk. This
Birmingham?
No, they called it on Ava Carlson, her first. Second
I was
there.
trying to speak it into existence.
I was hoping you were right. Would have been welcome for the Eagles. And runner gets run through by Ava Carlson. Carlson with the Marshawn Lynch impression.
All right, now they're moving. Coach is smart, immediately moving Carlson to the back with her 2 fouls so they don't pick up a third for her, and they bring up somebody with 1 foul.
Yep, runner with the basketball. She'll go to DeVries. Ava Breams in the high post on the right side. Down low for Van Aradonk. Double comes. DeVries trying to keep possession for the Eagles. Jump ball will stay with the Eagles.
I'm not sure about tying that one up. She just gave her a nice little, Jessa gave her a nice little hug from the back. She's kind of giggling about it. So
yeah, she knows she got away with that one.
I don't know what to do. I'm just going to hug her. She couldn't reach the ball.
Got to keep the possession alive somehow, right?
Hey, they're scrapping. I like it.
Yeah, minute 48 to play in the third quarter. Penley Christian trailing Class 4A number 3 Norwalk, 35-29 with a minute 41. As Norwalk bats that ball out of bounds.
Coach
9 on the shot clock.
Coach Bruxford reminding him they got 9 seconds, so hopefully some awareness here to get a good shot off in this last 9.
Yeah, inbound went to Bryn Runner, but it got taken away by McKenna Reeder, and Pearl Brown will lay it in on the other end off the Eagles' 7th turnover of the half, and Kakmarinsky struggling to get it in, and John Mumm called a timeout before Rachel just had to toss it up there and forces the turnover.
He hasn't been able to strategically take timeouts, but he's taken pretty important timeouts. That's 3 times he's avoided some turnovers by taking timeouts, so I'll give him Coach Munn the credit there.
Yeah, the only issue with that in our game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric is Penla Christian trails 37-29 with a minute 27 to go in the third quarter, and he only has 1 timeout remaining. Norwalk has 4. Both teams with 3 fouls in the quarter. That's a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. And in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, the Eagles really strong first half, trailed just 24-23 at halftime, but they've only scored 6 points here in the second half. Norwalk has increased the lead to 8. I think this is the largest lead of the game either way, and it's come on the backs of 7 turnovers here in the second half for the Eagles. Got to find a way to clean that up here down the stretch. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians, Tri-County Veterinary Clinic here in Pella.
PC just needs to stay locked in. They've been locked in for this whole time so far. Just let's manage this minute 27 and we'll kind of reset for the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. So Jessa DeVries is going to be the inbounder here. The Eagles try to end the half strong. The inbound goes to Kakmarinsky, and now back to DeVries. DeVries able to get it across half court as the double team coming, and Overholzer the last to touch it out of bounds there as DeVries just kind of lost the handle on the basketball.
They continue to bring that double team, whether it's dribbling or passing. As soon as it comes over the half, they trail you until you quit dribbling, and they trap you, try to force that turnover.
Yeah, inbound went to Addie Van Arendonk. And she'll go for Ava Breams down low, but just threw it a touch too hard. And it's another Eagles turnover, and Birmingham into the lane, trying to spin. And that shot blocked by Bryn Runner. And Kakmarinsky grabbed it.
Some important blocks and rebounds that we're getting both ends of the court.
Yeah, Kakmarinsky working against Pearl Brown, who did a great job staying in front. And then Kakmarinsky's pass got tipped. And then Kakmarinsky will foul Birmingham.
Well, Birmingham's quick, and she's probably used to getting past girls, but you're not going to get past Rachel Kack too quickly. And Rachel just had a nice job of putting a hand on that ball. Almost looked like a clean block.
Yep, so Birmingham to the line, and she'll make the first.
Unfortunately, she was 83.6. She's over 84% now. She's hit over 60% of their free throws, 180 free throws, and she's got like 116
And she's a perfect 6 for 6 tonight as she puts Norwalk up by double digits, 39-29. 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jack Marinsky to Runner. Runner didn't see Breams at first. DeVries instead drives and gets whacked.
Oh, man.
All right, well, I was looking for this on Thursday night against Oskaloosa. Jessa told me to watch the free throw routine. So this is the first time we actually get to see it.
Okay.
So
she change it or?
I don't know. She told me she had something for Thursday.
She
we'll
does
see
Michael
if she does
Jordan and close her eyes, or?
Nope, she didn't do anything different.
Okay.
So she lied to me, Mike, is what I'm saying.
How dare she?
Yeah. She does make 1 of 2, which the Eagles needed as the foul was called on McKenna Reeder, her second, team's 4th of the quarter.
First point by Jessa, but she's bringing us a lot of good stuff, a lot of different ways. She's so quick with her dribble, a good ball handler. Need that against teams like this.
Yeah, Birmingham holding as Norwalk playing for the final shot.
How about we miss another 3?
Yeah, Bordenero going to go to Birmingham. Birmingham to the basket. A lot of contact, no good. And they say off of the Eagles.
Ugh.
A lot of contact there. And
plenty of time here with 4.8 seconds left. Needed to block it and grab that. We let it go off our foot.
Yep, inbounder is Pearl Brown. Tossing it out to Birmingham. Birmingham drives, a lot of contact. Shot no good for Birmingham. McKenna Reeder on the follow.
Well, the fortunate thing is Birmingham's not the one at the free throw line, at least.
But the unfortunate part is foul number 4 and Addie Van Arendonk.
Miss.
And Reeder is off the mark on the first free throw. So it's 39-30 with 0.3 on the clock. And Reeder misses both. So Pella Christian trailing Norwalk 39-30 at the end of the third quarter.
It was a good foul, other than it was Addie fouling.
Yeah, exactly right. And so that is going to take us to the fourth quarter when we come back inside the Element Siding and Windows radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Hey everyone, it's Tegan Vanderwatt, Ork Ford Lincoln in Pella. The end of the year brought a ton of fresh trade-ins and our pre-owned inventory is packed. We've got a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and cars, priced to fit any budget. You'll find a variety of makes, models, trims, and features. Plus, for extra peace of mind, our lifetime powertrain warranty is included on most vehicles 2021 and newer with under 100,000 miles. That's a difference you won't find everywhere. Backed by our award-winning customer service. At Ork Ford Lincoln, we're taking care of you.
Welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Start of quarter number 4. Norwalk, whose Class 4A's number 3 team, leads Pella Christian 39-30 as a three-pointer missed there by McKenna Reeder to start off the fourth quarter. Rachel Kegmarinsky down with the board.
They're cold from the perimeter shooting, so hopefully that remains for the fourth quarter for them.
Yeah, and the Eagles try a 3 of their own as it was Sophia Slochter.
Stop ball.
Looking at it, and she couldn't get it to go. Birmingham stepped through, and she'll be fouled by Sophia Slochter.
Well, she has that nice jump stop, and then she pivots onto the other foot, takes one big step, and she's got nice space to finish.
And pretty much you can bang on these going in. She's 7-7.
2 away from her season average of 30.2, sitting at 28.
Pingles Home Store Instant Radio updates. Indianola 45, Oskaloosa 15 at the end of the third quarter. And Dallas Center Grimes leads Newton 62-12 at the end of the third quarter. Birmingham makes it 8 of 8. Norwalk leads 41-30 with 7:21 to play in the fourth quarter. Runner had the ball poked away by Birmingham for a moment, and now Birmingham will be whistled for foul number 3. And
she's been putting a lot of pressure on Bryn tonight. Bryn's got her hands full.
Yep, so the inbounder is Runner. She's looking for someone to inbound the ball to. Able to get it to Slaughter, and Reeder will poke it away, and now Reeder will be whistled for the push. That'll be the 3rd on Reeder, 2nd overall, and the Warriors want it over and back.
Sophia's fortunate that got called against Reeder.
And to Ava Breams. Handoff fumbled for a second there by Kekmarinsky. And Runner with the turnaround shot in the lane, no good. And a really late push on Slaughter. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with the call. I'm just, that's got to be called when it happens, not after she slides across the floor.
Same thing kind of just happened in Sophia's favor. That one went the other way. So.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I'm not complaining about the call. It's more so, if it's a foul, it was a foul right away.
Wow, Birmingham is off.
Yeah, Birmingham missed the 3.
Oh.
As Kekmarinsky and DeVries unable to connect. The Eagles getting frustrated on offense.
Yeah, a rare time where Rachel picked the ball up early, and then it was hard for some of the girls to get in position before she passed it. Down 11, just got to find ourselves.
Yeah, just got to find that offense you had in the first half as Ava Carlson drives to the basket, makes the shot and the foul. That's the first bucket for Ava Carlson. Foul on Ava Breams is her first and the team's 3rd. Bengals home story Insta radio update. Knoxville trailing Centerville 44-14. So Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Knoxville trailing Centerville 44-14. Indianola leading Centerville, or Oskaloosa, 45-15. And then DCG leads Newton 62-12 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Birmingham scores off the missed free throw by Carlson. And things going sideways quickly here for the Eagles. Is into the front court. Rachel Kekmarinsky threw it away, looking for Ava Breams.
Settle down here a little bit.
Yeah, so the Eagles trail 45-30 now with 6:11 to go in the 4th quarter.
Well, Norwalk scores, and they get in on that press, and it's just speeding up our play.
Yeah, Birmingham will now connect on the 3 from the just to the right of the top of the key, and it's 48-30, and a Pella Motors timeout taken by Norwalk here. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take this as an opportunity looking in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. If you're the Eagles, you know, I mean, you look up at the scoreboard right now and you see 18, and it's discouraging knowing how close you were in this one at one time, but I mean, I think if you would have told the girls back on December 13th, the day after they played Norwalk the first time, where, you know, they were ravaged by illness and injury and all the alike, and they had just lost to this Norwalk squad by a healthy margin, and you told them, hey, the next time around you're going to be going into the 4th quarter in a shootout with this, or in a low-scoring physical game with Norwalk, I think that a lot of them would be really thrilled with that type of performance. You know, so a lot of great things to build upon for Coach Mum's squad here against this Warriors team.
Yeah, just got to finish strong now. We got to lock in. Down 18. We were down 9 to start the 4th quarter. So just like to see them locked in and finishing strong.
Yeah, that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
And one more game resale wired by Centerpoint Electric. 6:03 to play in the 4th quarter. And it is 48-30 with 6:03 to play in the 4th quarter. And we're pointing out blood on the court here as part of the Pella Motors timeout as you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball on powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 KRLS FM Knoxville Pella Newton and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella Newton. And they're just trying to clean up some spots on the floor here where somebody was bleeding. I couldn't tell you who it was, but somebody was bleeding on the court. Here we go. How about a Pingos Home Store Instant Radio update for the boys as they're going to get back to playing. But we do have the Two Rivers Bowling Conference standings, and Pella Christian finishes 7th, Knoxville 6th, Pella 5th, Norwalk 4th, Newton 3rd. Sigourney Kyoto was 2nd, and Oskaloosa winning it. So that is the Two Rivers Bowling Conference meet for the boys as Jessa DeVries with the basketball now that play has resumed. Bryn Runner with it. Looking inside for Kegmarinsky, and Pearl Brown will knock it away out of bounds. Top bowler for the Eagle boys today, Mike, because I know that was your next question. It was Dylan Clausen with a 5-14.
There we go. Good job, Dylan.
Yeah, inbound goes to Kegmarinsky. Ashlyn Vermeer looking to drive. Norwalk got a hand on it for the moment. And down low, Ava Breams is fouled by Ava Carlson. Ava on Ava Crime. Third foul on Carlson, third on Norwalk as a team. Van Arendonk returns for Breams. Bordenaro returns for Carlson. Both teams' rotations fairly short tonight. 7 for the Eagles, 6 for the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't think they appreciated PC hanging around as long as they did. So,
yeah, ball goes to Kegmarinsky. Got poked away. Kegmarinsky unable to get the shot to go after the tip. Ball went right back to her. Runner with it.
Addie's demeanor has changed here. She's got 4 fouls, and she's like, I'm just going to go down fighting at this point. What happens, happens.
Yeah, tough shot, no good for Van Arendonk from about 10 feet. And Pearl Brown kicks to Reeder into the lane. Her shot no good. And Kegmarinsky rips away the rebound.
Turn and face, shoot. Give it to her.
DeVries going to try a 3 from way downtown, no good.
We haven't had too many outside shots tonight.
Yeah, Pearl Brown to the basket. Her shot no good. And Birmingham ripped the ball away from Vermeer, and they said that Vermeer was the last one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
And Coach Sigris getting a warning on the Norwalk bench. After he thought Brown got fouled. Birmingham going to try a 3 from the right wing, no good. Rebound knocked out to DeVries. She'll give it to Vermeer. And Vermeer was off balance and traveled.
Continuing to turn the ball over here, so we just need to take care of the ball, finish some shots. Norwalk's not especially high percentage shooting tonight, so just...
Yeah, and Birmingham with a 6-foot turnaround jumper. And that's going to make it a 20-point lead for the Warriors, 50-30, with 4:06 to go in the fourth quarter. And DeVries just got dribbling a little too fast, and ball ended up over the head for a carry.
It's been a long 4 minutes here. We went from down 9 to down 20.
Yeah, tough break here for the Eagles. As Kegmarinsky nearly got a steal, but Brown did a nice job to hold on to the basketball. And now Bryn Runner will force a Norwalk turnover. DeVries' pass is wide of Runner.
There was an opportunity to go right inside to Addie. She had good post up going, good positioning.
Yeah, Birmingham will set up the Norwalk offense. They're trying to get it back to her in that post area. Pearl Brown on the wing. She'll go out top to Bordenaro. Overholzer into Birmingham. Back to Reeder, baseline drive, ball swings. Pearl Brown steps into a three-pointer. Pearl Brown will knock down the triple. And Norwalk makes it 53-30. Jessa DeVries gets it across half court. On the wing. Off the screen, she'll give it up to Runner up top. Runner to Kakmarinsky at the free throw area. Kakmarinsky drives, kicks out. DeVries gets the triple to go. Needed three-pointer there for DeVries. Pulls the Eagles back within 20. And a Pella Motors timeout will be taken here by John Mumm and the Eagles.
Interesting he took that, given he's only had that last one, so he's out of timeouts at this point.
Yeah, and he's probably looking at it at 2:52. Probably, I mean, at this point, 20-point deficit is going to be hard to overcome, but great opportunity to take some time here with a full timeout. Just got to talk some things over with the girls. Good teaching opportunities here in the moment, especially knowing that you have an opportunity here. You played well against Norwalk. An opportunity to at least finish strong and feel confident going into Bondurant-Farrar on Thursday night. So, not terribly shocking.
It would be nice to get back to down 9. We don't want to give up a quarter where they beat us by double digits. They do that consistently on teams, but through 3 quarters, we hadn't given up a double-digit quarter.
Oof. So we do have 2 finals in Pingle's Home Store Insta Radio updates. Indianola girls defeat Oskaloosa 52-22, and then Dallas Center Grimes defeats Newton 68-13. Newton scored 7 in the first quarter and scored 6 the rest of the way. As Birmingham off the mark for 3.
She hasn't looked good from the 3. She's got 36 points, but she's got to be like 1 for 10 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, I think she's got 2. I think she had 1 in each half.
Okay.
As Pearl Brown's going to be whistled for the push on Kakmarinsky. It's going to be the 4th on the Warriors in the quarter and the second on Brown. Yeah, she had 1 in the second quarter and 1 in the fourth quarter here. So she's got 2.
Gotta get the ball in.
Inbound goes to Kakmarinsky. She'll throw it down low for Venera Donk. She'll go to the basket. And her shot too strong. Birmingham will give it up to Brown. They're looking to go back into the post for Birmingham. No, nothing really open right now. Now they're going to get it to her. And she'll go up and no good. Foul on Runner. First on Runner. 4th on the Eagles.
It's interesting. You got your best shooter, best ball handler. They do 4 out, 1 in the middle, and she plays the middle. She's fairly good at getting to that free throw line with the number of free throws she's taken on the season.
And she makes both free throws as Norwalk makes some substitutions. Birmingham comes out. Olive DeRocher into the game.
38 points. She might be done for the night. We'll
Yep.
see how Norwalk plays without her on the court.
Kerrigan Van Zanti also into the game for Norwalk as Addie Venera Donk goes to the basket and not able to get the shot to go. Reeder's pass tipped by Jessa DeVries, and the Eagles will force the turnover.
Look up. Oh, Rachel Kack was open.
Runner to Venera Donk, over to DeVries in the corner. Back to Venera Donk, inside for Kakmarinsky, poked out of bounds by Bordenaro. Another substitution coming here for the Warriors is going to be number 23, Kara Scandrett. She'll get Hannah Overholzer. 55-33 is our score. Another Pingles Home Story Instant Radio update. Knoxville girls basketball falls to Centerville 55-20. And Kakmarinsky, I think, off the mark on the first one, but gets her own miss and puts it back in. And Norwalk with the basketball on the other end. And Scandrett with it. Bordenaro. Back to Reeder. Reeder's pass got tipped by Van Arendonk, but found its way to Bordenaro anyways. Now to Rocher to Scandrett. Van Zanti is who that was. And then Bordenaro goes to the basket.
Oh! And he gets a block without getting called for a foul, yes.
And I think that Jessa started it and Addie finished it.
Yes.
And,
she's going to make it through this game yet.
Got a half block apiece there. As Reeder into the lane, her shot up no good. And Kakmarinsky the other way for the Eagles. And Ashlyn Vermeer lost the basketball. On the other end, Bordenaro for three from the left wing. And Grace Bordenaro knocking down another triple. Her second of the game. Norwalk leads 58-35 over Pella Christian, 24 seconds to play in the game. As Addie Van Arendonk to the basket. And she is fouled by Bordenaro. And Van Arendonk is good on the free throw.
Pella Christian's definitely benefited from Norwalk's cold shooting from the perimeter, even though we're down 21.
Yep, Van Arendonk does make the second one. So 58-37. Norwalk leads Pella Christian with 15 seconds to play. Norwalk's going to hold. That's going to be your final score. Norwalk pulling away late with a 19-7 edge in the fourth quarter. Eagles' upset bid was strong for a while, but Norwalk just a little bit too much tonight. We'll come back and have the Scooters Coffee Radio postgame show when we return here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
You don't seem to be yourself lately.
I just don't have the energy I used to and feel like I'm losing muscle strength. It could be low T. I just don't want another awkward conversation with the doctor.
Let's try Pella Regional Health Center. Their urology team knows you just want to get things back to normal, so they make it easy and discreet. They even handle ED and bladder problems.
And that's all right here in South Central Iowa?
Yes, of course it's here. Check out pellahealth.org/urology. Comprehensive confidential men's healthcare is closer than you think.
At Pella Insurance, they strive to provide you with bend-over-backward service to protect your home, auto, business, farm, life, and health. Pella Insurance is a local independent agency that has been serving the Pella community for over 30 years with a mission to provide you with a more holistic approach to your insurance needs. With access to a multitude of industry-leading carriers, they are focused on assisting their customers with protecting and maximizing their assets, resources, and opportunities. Call Pella Insurance at 628-9235.
If you're looking for top-notch plumbing and HVAC services from a family-based business that treats you like one of their own, call me, Austin with Vanderlinden Services. With years of expertise and a commitment to customer satisfaction, our friendly experts are ready to serve you. Plus, we're proud to offer top-of-the-line York residential and commercial HVAC systems. For all your home comfort needs, call me and experience why Vanderlinden Services is best for your job.
New look, additional providers, same trusted care. The Pleasantville Clinic now offers expanded provider coverage in our newly remodeled and updated clinic. Dr. Shannon Remington sees patients Monday through Thursday. Dr. Tim McCoy sees patients Wednesday morning and all day Friday. And nurse practitioner Brandy Booth sees patients Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. The Pleasantville Clinic supports community members of all ages by providing routine and comprehensive health care close to home. To schedule your appointment today, call 515-848-3113.
Peaceful, accessible, convenient. That's the new Sunset Acres subdivision just west of Pella off Highway 163. Hi, I'm Brennan Fowdy with Pella Real Estate Services. There are 36 lots between 3 and 7 acres, with 24 available to build right now. And unlike an acreage that you might plan on your own, these convenient lots already have water and electricity run right to your property. Start planning your dream home in Sunset Acres by calling 628-1-BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
Win winter with the Toro Power Clear Single Stage Snowblower that is loaded with power in a compact size. They are easily maneuverable and clear snow down to the pavement. Get your power clear at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
Weather any storm with the Toro Flex Force electric snowblower that has the most powerful 60-volt battery in its class. Plus, you get the same rugged construction as Toro's gas-powered models. Get your Flex Force snowblower at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
There's a place in downtown Pella that takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam. A beautiful brick walk featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and Dutch architecture providing a classic old world atmosphere. Welcome to the Molengraat. The Molengraat is home to some of Pella's finest